This is Mr. G, and I'm going to read to you one of my favorite books. It's this book right here. It says, The Principal from the Black Lagoon. Sounds pretty scary, doesn't it? This is a special book to Mr. G because this book has a lot of names on it of some former students, and actually some of them are current students because I got this just a couple of years ago. And this is from Mrs. Cook's class, and there's a nice picture. Oh, there's a nice picture of all of those students. So I'm going to read this book to you because this is one of my favorites. The Principal from the Black Lagoon. It's the third day of school. I've been sent to the principal's office. What a bummer. I hear the principal, Mrs. Green, is a real monster. Kids go to her office and they never come back. The waiting room is supposed to be filled with bones and skeletons. Doris Foodle was sent there for chewing gum. They say her skeleton still has a bubble in its mouth. I walk in. I take a seat. The rug is red. That's so the blood won't show. I hear she uses tall kids as coat racks. The short kids she feeds to her pet alligator, and the fat ones she uses as paperweights. The thin ones, well, she uses them as bookmarks. I'm too young to be a bookmark. That's one scary looking principal right there. I'm just saying. She's got smoke coming out of her nose. Holy moly. Then there's that 12-foot paddle. I'm supposed to, it's supposed to have poison spikes on it. If you're lucky, you get put in the cages. She has them under her desk. Down there. If you're really lucky, you get sent home in chains. But most kids, she keeps for her experiments. Derek Bloom was sent there yesterday. They say he wound up with the head of a dog. Right there, a big white head of a dog. And they say Freddie Jones has the feet of a chicken. Can you imagine? The feet of a chicken. And Eric Porter, the hands of a hamster. You can't do much with hands like a hamster. I'm too good looking to have like the ears of a rabbit. All I did was snatch Mr. Jones's wig. And it's very quiet today. Usually, they say, there's a lot of screaming. Maybe she's in a good mood. Even if I survive, this will affect my whole life. In the future, I'll be running for president. I'll be ahead in the polls. And then it'll come out, the newspaper. I can see the headlines now. It says, presidential candidate sent to the principal's office. The shame of it all. Uh-oh, there's a shadow at the glass. Now I'm in the jaws of fate. The door slowly opens. And there's a pretty woman standing there. She's a master of disguise. Come in, Hubie. I go in. She closes the door behind me. I look around. There's only the coat rack. It doesn't look like anyone I know. I look around for the alligator. There's only a turtle. It looks a little bit like Randy Potts. Now, says Mrs. Green, are we having a little trouble in class? Well, says I was sweeping up the room, and by accident, Mrs. Jones's wig got caught on the broom handle. Well, we'll have to apologize, won't we? Yes, we will, I said. And the next time, we'll have to be more careful. Yes, we will. Yes, we will, I said. Now run along. Is that all? I said. No, close the door, she said. Boy, was I lucky. Those flowers on her desk were probably poisonous. Just one whiff and you'd turn purple and die. Fortunately, I held my breath. I went into her cave, and I have returned without the ears of a rabbit. I'll have to sweep her office sometime and see if she wears a wig. The end. Thank you for sharing my favorite book, Mr. G.